And now the Los Angeles starters. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with Connect. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, small forward. And for the Hawks, we got Risache. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Nance comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich has checked in for Daniels. And it's Bufkin in for Young.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
And that one's good. ABC. And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 5-point game, and this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Russell. Here's ABC. And that's not going to go. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Hawks on top, up by 7. And we'll get things started. Way through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Bogdanovich and Risache, the wingmen. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Bufkin in at point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Risache. He has 7. Picked up by Okongwu. From outside the arc. Risache, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risache out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff.
And James, another dime that gets dropped, someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Atlanta's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Hunter. Screen by Capella. From 12 feet. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 13.
He could be dangerous in the pick-and-roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Risache. And for Atlanta, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Hunter. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but...
Oh, Davis! Finish it off the lob!
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Here's Young. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Tipped.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Davis, that's good.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. Guys, I heard that some of our production crew has been ranking us behind our backs.
I gotta be number one.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, Bogdanović really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Young misses. Lakers trail by 9. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
Now the Lakers. Bogdanović comes in for Daniels, and it's Bufkin in for Young. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Looking to end the run. Counted from distance. ABC's got 8 points.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Really good passing wing. Ricochet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Here's ABC. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 9th assist of the game now. The Hawks lead by 18. Outside Hunter. The 3. He nails it. That's his 5th, making 11 tries.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
1:14 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's ABC. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. ABC's got 8 points here in the quarter. 14 feet away. Hunter can't get it to go.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And finished off by Davis.
Oh, size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
Atlanta's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
James brings the double team. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has got 18.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And he lobs it up, and Davis slams it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. 23 seconds left in the third. Atlanta leading by 16. Here's Risacher. He's got 17. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Risacher's got 19 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
We've got Bogdan Bogdanovich. Larry Nance is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Matthews in at small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Atlanta leading by 12. Here's Buffkin. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to ABC. There's the triple. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Bogdanovich with it.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And you might very well see some more parts of Bogdanovich's game with a night like this.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's ABC. And Los Angeles, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Okongwu, a screen on Russell. Here's Buffkin. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to James. Picked his pocket. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Nance with the slam.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 12. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. James with the ball. Now Okongwu defending. Here's ABC. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Atlanta leading by 12. Pass to Bufkin. Oh, he tries a three. Kept alive by Atlanta. Nance can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And that one's good. ABC's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there. They've had active hands. They've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Daniels passes to Hunter. Here's Young. And Atlanta misses again. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to ABC. From downtown. Drains the triple. ABC's got 32 points in the game.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Capella, screen on James. Young from long range. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Hachimura. Fires the three. No luck on that one. Atlanta leading by 7. Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. And it's ABC missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Looking to end this cold spell. Fearless from Young inside.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. And it's ABC missing. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Pass to Daniels. There's the three. Rebound by the Lakers. High post Davis. He's against Capella. That one goes. Count it. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, for Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tanting. Multiple defensive positions.
Three-pointer. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we've got an intentional foul.
At the line for 2, Davis.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called, the Lakers. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Offensive rebound. Hachimura outside. James passes to ABC. Goes back up. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
That's a tough walk back to...
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. I'm sure they would have...
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Can't be reaching like that, MP. He's about to tear it up.
MP, you got that look in your eye, man. You better watch.
Yo, it was good, MP.
Good, man.
Live, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
What I just tell you, you got to earn it, man. So you like to talk. Let's make something shake then.
You already know.
All right.
All right.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia out there with Rob Williams. And it's Ayton in at the... We'll go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. ABC comes in for Connect. Reddish, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Reed. Portland's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Banton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression.
That puts them in the lead. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Driving the lane. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Christie is out there with ABC. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's James. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
Murray's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Avdia against James. Avdia gets the bucket. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Banton. No good from the wing. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. James, the pass to ABC. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Portland trailing here. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Los Angeles with some changes. Wood, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Christie. And it's Austin Reeves in for ABC. Changes for the Lakers. ABC comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Connect in for D'Angelo Russell. .105 left in the first half of basketball. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Henderson. Here's Kamare. Abdi on the wing. Portland again missing. Lakers trail by 3. On the wing, Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
To the inside. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
34 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Connect. Here's ABC. The 3. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
With the step back. Back to Henderson from downtown. And rebounded by Connect. He gets it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to... start the third quarter.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
They lack discipline at the defensive end, and it's drawing whistles. Too aggressive, going for the steals, and careless contesting shots.
Very careless shot. Yeah, they're giving up way too many free points. Always tough to overcome.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Checking out the Trailblazers. They hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the play.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for...
Growing up, you knew you wanted to be a coach.
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your industry.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked the day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. The shot by ABC, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Sharp, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Shaedon Sharp.
LeoNLesSeVeN.
1:29 left to play in the third. Reeves outside. Back to LeBron. Jacks up a three. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from ABC.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Klingon. .102 left to play in the third. Shots and block. That one goes careening off the glass. And they get it back. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron passes to ABC. Benton with the rebound. Benton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Klingon. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Klingon's got his 2nd basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy
Dishes to Davis. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. James cooking from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Now Sharp. He's got 8. Here's Benton. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. Fires from way outside. He can't get it to go. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Sherrod Vanderbilt out there with ABC. Then it's James. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Christie. And it's small forward. That's the Laker 5. Down low. Here's Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
The shot by ABC, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Kamara. No good on the 3. Christie the pass to ABC. Takes a 3. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Kamara. Covered by LeBron. Shot's good by Walker.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And they pick up 2.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Here's ABC. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Banton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Christie. And it's Austin Reeves in for D'Angelo Russell. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. Told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's ABC. And a miss there on the triple.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Henderson finds Sharp. The 11-footer. It's tipped. Davis surveying the floor. Here's ABC. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James, the pass to ABC. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 7. Ayton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs. Size.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. Ayton hits them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
LeBron passes to ABC. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range. ABC's got 31.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for ABC.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 50% in a decent group. From outside the arc. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Trailblazers on offense. 11-point game. Here's Sharp. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. Boy, it takes skill to win these and-one opportunities.
For the Trailblazers, Sharp at the line for one.
On the free throw, no good.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shape Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
ABC's shot is good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Feibel can't get it to go. Here's ABC.
At the line for Los Angeles, number 77, taking 2 shots.
That's good from ABC. Both free throws good from ABC. Here's Walker. Here's ABC. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were.
That's good work. You earned this, man. You can see me again, though.
Come on, bro. I stay ready.
All right, that's good.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's good work. Keep going, son.
You too. Good luck the rest of the season. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. thought about our international evaluation? Two of you are going to save us we're making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players. Short meetings, right? So we synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and out after meetings in 30 minutes.
Birthday is coming up.
Saturday.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
All right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yep.
All right? Bring it in. Win on 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3, win! Let's go. Let's go.
Looking good, my guy. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Lakers, they love where they stand right now, first place. And checking out Phoenix, back 2.5 games.
Well, right now for the Suns, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. They've got Tyus Jones. Kevin Durant is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Booker in at the 2. And for, well, this game...
Fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
The Suns leading, and so in the game for the Suns. They've got Bradley Beal. Grayson Allen is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Dunn in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He contributed 40 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
6 to shoot. Here's Morris. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lakers trail by 4. James passes to ABC. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, BA. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
BA, his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Jones, he's checked in for Morris. O'Neal on the wing. Beal outside. Allen on the wing. The 3 is up. And it's ABC with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Christie. Here's ABC. Puts up a three. They get it back. Outside Russell. Left side Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. ABC's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Beal. He has 7. O'Neal passes to Beal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim, and sometimes that means up and over it, Bradley Beal.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's ABC. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. ABC's got 7 points.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Suns. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Devin Booker in for Bradley Beal. Making the switch here. Okogie's checked in. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. And it's ABC missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The Lakers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Reeves, the pass to ABC. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Lakers foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
His third personal foul. The 4th team foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
Boy, is fantastic at depth.
The Phoenix Suns going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, changing focus now to the tough first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Thanks, as always.
And there wasn't too much drop.
All right, MP, get back in there.
Lakers trail by 7. LeBron and Davis, the 2 stars for LA, on the floor. They're the 3 and the 5. Austin Reeves out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's ABC in at the 4-man position. That's the Laker 5.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper, hits a three-pointer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jones with the ball. 10 points for him. Oh, Booker with the triple.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's ABC. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 8 assists here tonight. 1:57 left in the third. Outside Durant. Launches it. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one for the lead. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. But plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution, number 0. Royce O'Neal.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Durant. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Suns trail by 6. To the paint to stop the run. Easy money for KD inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
The 3 is up. D-Book, a big-time answer.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Reeves, the pass to ABC. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Over the last few years, Bradley Beal has had an unfortunate string of injuries, Doris.
BA, that's putting it mildly.